Have you ever looked at Microsoft and wondered how this century-old software company continues to make massive amounts of money year after year? Not just in one business, but in many distinct, high-growth revenue streams that most people never think about. Today on How Companies Make Money, we're breaking down the real financial engine of Microsoft, from cloud computing to gaming, advertising to AI services, and we'll show you the hidden revenue secrets that even savvy viewers might not know. If you want to understand how some of the largest dollars on earth are generated and how you can apply these lessons to your own business, then hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Let's start with the big picture of Microsoft's performance in fiscal year 2025. Total revenue for the year was $281.7 billion, which was about 15% higher than the prior year. Gross margin, the money Microsoft keeps after producing its products and services, came in at about $193.9 billion. Operating income, the profit before taxes, was around $128.5 billion. Net income profit after all expenses was $101.8 billion, up about 16% year over year. Diluted earnings per share, a key metric for investors, were $13.64, up about 16% from the prior year. These numbers alone show Microsoft isn't just big, it's one of the most profitable companies on the planet. But Microsoft doesn't earn money in just one way. It does so through multiple distinct segments, each a business in its own right. Microsoft splits its revenue into three major segments: productivity and business processes. This includes Office products, Microsoft 365 subscriptions, LinkedIn, and Dynamics business applications. Revenue from this segment hit $120.8 billion in fiscal 2025, making it one of the biggest revenue drivers for the company. Notably, Microsoft 365 commercial cloud products grew strongly, driven by corporate adoption, productivity tools, and enterprise use of cloud-powered software. LinkedIn, Microsoft's professional networking business, also contributed significantly to growth, with rising premium subscriptions and talent solutions revenue. Intelligent cloud. Azure isn't just another cloud service, it's one of the largest cloud infrastructures in the world, competing directly with Amazon Web Services and Google Cloud. In fact, during the 2025 fiscal year, Azure's revenue growth accelerated above 35%, outpacing many industry expectations. Cloud computing brings recurring revenue from businesses around the world, everything from enterprise applications to AI platforms and data storage. This isn't a one-time sale, it's a monthly or annual contract that keeps Microsoft cash flow steady and predictable. More personal computing. This includes products like Windows operating system licensing, devices, Xbox gaming, Surface hardware, Bing search and search advertising, and news advertising. In 2025, this category generated $54.6 billion in revenue, with growth coming from gaming content and services, advertising, and Windows licensing. Notably, Xbox content and services revenue increased double-digit percentages thanks to subscription offerings like Xbox Game Pass, a revenue category that many people don't realize contributes billions annually. Let's dig deeper into Microsoft's cloud business, because this part of the company is one of its most profitable and least understood. Microsoft's intelligent cloud includes Azure Cloud Infrastructure and Platform Services, Windows Server Licensing, Enterprise Support Services, Hybrid Cloud Solutions, AI-powered cloud tools. According to financial reports, Azure revenue grew more than 35% year over year, driven by demand for AI workloads, enterprise cloud adoption, and big companies shifting away from traditional data centers. This cloud growth is important for several reasons. Recurring contracts. Businesses pay Microsoft regularly, monthly or yearly, for cloud capacity. This creates predictable revenue streams and a sticky customer base. High margins. Once cloud infrastructure is built and running, adding new customers is far cheaper than building physical products. That means Microsoft keeps more profit on each incremental dollar it earns. AI monetization. Microsoft is embedding AI features like Copilot, Azure AI, and machine learning services directly into cloud offerings. This encourages larger enterprise contracts and higher per-user spending. In essence, cloud computing is not just selling computing power, it's selling business transformation tools that companies rely on to operate. Another major revenue driver is Microsoft's suite of productivity tools, like Microsoft 365, which used to be called Office 365, business apps and enterprise solutions. Here, what most people don't realize. Microsoft 365 is not just Office. While most consumers associate Microsoft with Word and Excel, Microsoft 365 has become a cloud subscription platform used by businesses of all sizes, generating steady recurring income as users pay monthly or yearly. LinkedIn is a revenue powerhouse. LinkedIn, bought by Microsoft in 2016, now brings in significant revenue through premium subscriptions, LinkedIn Learning, marketing and recruitment services. This means Microsoft is earning money from professional networking, education, and talent recruitment, not just software. Dynamics 365, enterprise business tools. Dynamics 365 is Microsoft's suite of business applications that compete with Salesforce and SAP. These tools handle everything from customer relations to supply chain operations and are increasingly shifted to cloud subscriptions, another recurring revenue source. Xbox and Game Pass. Microsoft's gaming division, especially Xbox content and services, is a multi-billion-dollar revenue stream. Subscription services, digital game sales, and recurring monthly revenue from Game Pass players deliver steady cash that's less volatile than hardware sales alone. Game Pass alone has reached almost $5 billion in revenue annually, a figure many viewers might not know. Search and advertising. Microsoft earns money every time someone searches using Bing and through advertising on search and news networks. This ad revenue may not be the largest segment, but it's steady and growing, particularly as AI improves ad targeting and relevance. Windows and devices. Windows licensing, especially for business and enterprise, still generates billions annually. Surface products and hardware also contribute, though cloud and software have eclipsed them in scale. Now here where it gets fascinating, Microsoft doesn't just make money, it recycles it to make even more money. High-margin services over low-margin products. Cloud, subscriptions, and enterprise software have higher profit margins than selling physical devices. Once Microsoft signs a business to a subscription, that revenue becomes predictable and long-term. Capital return to shareholders. Microsoft returns billions in the form of dividends and share repurchases, a move that rewards investors and can boost stock prices. These financial techniques are less visible to the public, but make a massive difference in how the company grows and retains investor confidence. So what's the real lesson here? Microsoft doesn't just sell software, it's a multi-layered machine that earns money from cloud computing and AI services, recurring productivity subscriptions, professional networking and business solutions, gaming and digital entertainment, advertising and search revenue, heavy checkmark software licensing and enterprise contracts. And each of these businesses feeds the others, making Microsoft one of the most diversified and profitable companies in the world. If you want more deep dives like this, where we break down exactly how the richest companies make their money, then hit like, subscribe, and the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Thanks for watching How Companies Make Money, Microsoft Edition. I'll see you in the next video.